I married my dad, and yes, my mother is my sister wife. 26-year-old female, and I married my biological father, 52-year-old male. Yes, biological. And before you ask me, yes, he is still married to my father, which technically makes my mother my sister wife. Believe it or not, that isn't even the weirdest part. Growing up, I was always told my dad was actually my uncle. He lived with us, paid the bills, attended every birthday, disciplined me when I misbehaved, and once threatened my high school boyfriend with a garden rake. Apparently, nobody thought I'd eventually notice that this was a suspicious amount of commitment from an uncle. When I turned 21, my mother sat me down and finally told me the truth. I cried, my dad cried, my mom cried. Then we ordered Chinese food. I assumed that was the end of the family revelations. It was the beginning. Over the next few years, my parents started introducing me to their extremely unusual beliefs about marriage, family, and what my dad calls keeping the family circle unbroken. I thought it was a metaphorical. It wasn't a metaphorical. This man had diagrams. This was a PowerPoint. There were transitions between the slides. At one point, a slide titled "The Circle Must Remain a Circle" spun onto the screen while Enya played quietly in the background. Somehow, through a combination of family pressure, bizarre spiritual explanations, and me apparently having absolutely no survival instincts whatsoever, I agreed to marry him. My mother was delighted. She helped me choose my dress. At one point, she actually said, "Your father always did look good in navy." I said, "Mom, please hear the sentence you just said." She told me I was being negative. The ceremony was tiny because apparently even my family understood that Facebook did not need to know about this. My mother walked me down the aisle to marry her husband, who was my father. Then she stood beside me during the photographs. The photographer asked, "So, are you the mother of the bride or the mother of the groom?" My mother said, "Both, technically." The poor woman lowered her camera and stared into the distance for about 30 seconds. Now we all live in the same house. There's a chore chart on the refrigerator. My mom and I alternate cooking. She calls Wednesdays my night with our husband. And every single time she says it, a small part of my soul leaves my body. It's a long ass story. Last Christmas, my grandmother asked me when she was getting great-grandchildren. Nobody answered. She looked around the table and said, "Why is everybody suddenly interested in their potatoes?" So now I'm sitting here at 2 a.m.